Testing, testing. 1, 2. It's not working, Harold. Are you sure? Okay. Hello? You don't know me, do you? Well, I don't know you either, do I? So it's touche Jose, as they say. Well, the reason I'm here is to read out a tribute to a very good friend of mine. You might remember her, Mrs. Merton. Oh, we were good friends. Well, I say good friends. More neighbours, really. Harold, how far was Withenshaw from us? Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Oh, well, she lived 4 or 5 miles down the road. But if we had been neighbours, we'd have been very good friends. Oh, yes. Oh, she was one of those people I could imagine talking to over the garden gate for hours on end. Well, we'd have had a gate. We'd have had a garden for that matter, but you know what I mean. She went to the convent school at the end of our road. You know what they say about convent girls. I didn't go there. Mine was more like St. Trinian's, but less said the better. Anyway, we could have brushed shoulders at the end of our road, or passed each other on the opposite side of the street, me in my green school uniform and her in a brown. Oh, we might have given each other a little wave. We'd have been like 2 peas in a pod. Well, I'd have been a green pea and she'd have been a brown pea, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what is this dotty old lady going on about? Well, I wonder myself sometimes, but you'd be right. You see, dotty old lady, it's an acronym. Yeah, see, I've learnt some long words at St. Trinian's. It's an acronym. Doll. And that's me, Dolly. Anyway, you're thinking, what's she going on about? She's been dead for years. Not me. Well, I know that, but I wasn't invited to the funeral, you see. I could have read it out there, but, well, we weren't really acquainted then, and you don't invite strangers to your funeral, do you? Well, you don't invite anyone because you're dead, but you know what I mean. The family and friends, they don't invite strangers. I mean, they weren't to know that we were going to become very good friends, were they? Anyway, I didn't know about them. Don't think I saw her when she was on telly. I didn't watch her really. Thought she was a bit rubbish. But I was wrong. You pipe down. That's a very good quality to have, to be able to admit when you're wrong. Oh yes, can you imagine what a better place the world would be if all those people out there that are wrong admitted it? It's a very rare occurrence for me personally, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I was scrolling looking for funnies because, let's face it, we could all do with a good laugh, couldn't we? State of the world. Oh. Anyway, I was scrolling looking for old funnies because these modern comedians, oh, they're just not funny, are they? I don't understand what they're going on about half the time. Oh. LBTGQ and ADHD. I don't understand them. I thought LBT was lettuce, bacon, tomato. I mean, I've seen it advertised in grapes. Never had one. They're a bit exotic for me. Don't want to walk round town with bits of lettuce and bacon in your teeth, do you? But anyway. One of our friends said to me, "They woke, Dolly, that's what they are, they woke." I said, "Woke? They stood up, talking into a microphone, they're not a bloody sleep, are they?" I just don't get it. So I was looking for old funnies and I came across Mrs. Merton and Malcolm. Well, laugh. I needed another tenor lady. But that's TFI, isn't it? Too much information. Oh, yes, I know all the jargon. Anyway, then I came across the Mrs. Merton show, where she sat and interviewed celebrities. And I thought, there's a woman after my own heart. Oh, my word, no messing. Oh, no. She called a spade, and that's what I like. And I thought, we'll become firm friends. Anyway, so I would like to read out, without further ado, my dedication to Mrs. Merton. And I've had to write it down because I've got a memory like a sieve. Here we go. Mrs. Merton's gone for a Burton. She won't be back, of that I'm certain. She's taken her last bow, been called to her final curtain. God rest her soul. Oh, Caroline's now a hero of mine. Showed us ladies how to shine. Cut all the crap. She was eager to bin it. She'd open her mouth and put her foot in it. With her wrinkled stockings and stiff blue rims, grilling famous people, her words she didn't mince. How I wish I could pick up her baton and interview celebrities on that couch that they sat on. Ask the awkward questions she liked to ask. In their mortification, how I'd like to bask. Like, what first attracted you to your millionaire spouse? The size of his wallet or the size of his house? I'd like to ask lots of probing things like, what are you famous for? And who told you you could sing? The depth of her quest to unearth the truth revealed not just their good side, but some unsavoury proof. Sexism, racism, ego and smarm. She challenged and unarmed them, unimpressed by charm. Don't blame her. One particular guest, with a very big mouth, saw his star lose its shine. In fact, it all went south. He didn't like you if you're a woman. He didn't like you if you were black. Mrs. Merton, with candour, addressed those facts. Oh, it's stuck together. There's a cup of tea on it. She invited him politely to gain the audience's praise. Said they would like him more if he'd only change his ways. He had issues with women and issues with race. By the end of that show, his biggest issue was his big red face. The escalating disagreement saw him exit in disgrace. Quite right too. She was brave to confront him, hold him to account, to the height of integrity. Mrs. Merton did amount. Let's all take a leaf out of her exemplary book. Call a spade, and don't give a monkey's Thought I was going to say something else then, didn't you? Well, I wasn't. Oh, I admire that woman. And that's what we all need to do, isn't it? Call it out. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little tribute. And if you haven't, you've just wasted 10 minutes. Anyway, thank you for listening. Bye.